In the heart of a dense forest village called Ayamf, there stood an ancient shrine known as Oke-Ibo, a towering stone altar wrapped in red cloths and cowries, darkened by years of blood and smoke. Surrounding the shrine day and night were 7 maidens, chosen from birth to serve it. They were called the daughters of Oke-Ibo. Their names were Morankeji, Adizwa, Bimp, Ladoni, Sod, Kihind, and Temilade. They lived apart from the village, their heads always covered in white chalk and red dye. From childhood, they were taught sacred chants, ritual dances, and obedience to the shrine. They were forbidden from marriage, laughter, or dreams beyond the altar. The people believed the maidens were the living bridge between the shrine and the village. Every full moon, the maidens circled Oke-Ibo barefoot, singing songs of submission as elders poured palm wine and offered sacrifices. Fear ruled Ayamf, yet the people called it tradition. But suffering never left. Children fell ill without reason. Crops failed. Nightmares haunted the maidens, though they dared not speak. Among them, Morankeji, the eldest, felt a growing emptiness. The shrine demanded everything, yet gave nothing back. One night, during a violent ritual, Morankeji collapsed at the foot of Oke-Ibo. The other maidens gathered around her in panic. In a vision, she saw the shrine crack open, its power fading like smoke. Then she saw a great light, and a voice that said, "You were not created to serve fear. Come, and I will give you rest." When she awoke, her body trembled. She told the other maidens, quietly, in whispers. Some were afraid. Others felt their hearts burn, as if the words awakened something long buried. Soon after, salvation came in the form of a stranger named Eliab. He did not carry charms or speak in chants. He came with peace. He stood at the edge of the village and spoke to anyone who would listen. He spoke of repentance, forgiveness, and a God who saves, not enslaves. The elders warned the people. Do not listen. He will anger Oke-Ibo. But Morankeji and the maidens listened. Eliab spoke directly to them one evening. You have given your lives to a shrine that feeds on fear. But salvation has come. Turn away from wicked ways, and give your lives to the living God. That night, the maidens did what had never been done. They removed the chalk from their faces, laid their ritual beads at the foot of the shrine, and stepped away. Trembling, they knelt together and prayed, not to Oke-Ibo, but to God. They confessed their sins, their fears, their blood-stained service. With tears, they surrendered their lives. The ground shook. Thunder roared. Lightning struck Oke-Ibo. The shrine cracked, the red cloths burned, and the cowries scattered. The drums that once summoned fear fell silent. No one died. Instead, peace entered Ayamf. At dawn, rain fell gently for the first time in years, not as judgment, but as mercy. The villagers gathered in awe. Many followed the maidens, turning away from idol worship. They destroyed charms, abandoned wicked practices, and gave their lives to God. Adizwa later married and bore children. Bimp and Ladoni became teachers of truth. Sod, Kihind, and Temilade helped restore broken families. And Morankeji, once bound to the shrine, became a voice of salvation in nearby villages. The shrine of Oke-Ibo was left to crumble, swallowed by grass and silence. And the elders finally said, "We served the shrine for generations, but salvation came when we repented and turned to God." From that day forward, Ayamf was no longer known for fear, but for freedom.